Hello miners, crafters, and creepers, and once more we're going to be building a 16-bit statue in Minecraft. This time, however, I'm going to be showing off the single-player commands, and for that reason I started off at nighttime, and I can actually change that. So at nighttime, it's a little bit hard to see. It's a little bit hard to see. I also just turned flying off because it's a little bit easier to build that bridge up, but there's one thing you can do with single-player commands. You can change night to day, which is really useful to see which color you're on, because at nighttime it's a little bit hard to see which color is which. So here we go. We're going to start again. See, now you can see that I can fly, so I'm not restricted to staying on top of that bridge there. So it works out a lot better, a lot easier. And you can stand back, see what you're doing. You can kind of look row for row at what you're doing. And once again, I'm going to put a picture in the lower left-hand corner. And this time I'm building Shadow and Interceptor from Final Fantasy VI, again, because Final Fantasy VI is amazing. So all the tips I gave last video are pretty much the exact same things in this video. Just that this video is a little bit more of a perfectionist. I took a little bit longer. And of course the actual thing that I was building takes a little bit longer. So yeah. Oh, I might be getting some black screens here, which is odd. Anyway, here we are building Shadow, not Shadow the Hedgehog. This is the ninja from FF6, FFVI. And there's my spider nether portal in the background there, which you'll see eventually once I get those videos up. And we've got the music sped up here. That's pretty great. Now, one thing that's easy to do here is to lose track of which layer you're on. And for that, I would recommend looking to the edges to figure out where you are. At some points here, I kind of went on a spree of doing whatever the hell I wanted. I didn't do it row by row. I just kind of, if I saw a straight like 6-row black, then I would just do that to get it out of the way. Here I decided to change the color to blue and change those to purple because it looks a little bit different. Shadow is primarily purple anyway, so I figured it might be better that way, you know? More accurate color representation. Yeah, as I said, if you wanna remember where you are, look to the edges. I kind of screwed up there, so I had to redo that. Something that's a lot easier done when you have fly on. You can redo things a lot easier because you don't have to break all the way back down to where you wanna replace some wool. Now, you don't actually have to do this with wool. However, wool is the most colorful blocks in the game. You could do it with, wood, gravel, stone, sand. However, first off, wool is always smooth. Second off, it's very, very vivid in its color, so you can tell I mean, Super Nintendo sprites tended to be a little bit more colorful. Not cheery per se, but they were more colorful. And this is definitely better than using those other resources, such as obsidian for black. That would take a hell of a long time. Obsidian for black, pumpkins for orange, whatever you want to do for that. But yeah, there's sensor in the background. Changing time to day again. I think it's raining now, actually. It's a little bit hard to tell. Actually, maybe it's not. I'm not quite sure. But we are mostly done with Shadow here. We're about to start doing his little not an eye patch. What would it be called? Just like eye armor? I don't know, because he's got a full stealth suit on. He's got the little orange dealy there, which I haven't put it in yet, but it's coming very soon. It's coming very soon. We've got music picking up here again. I'll probably just put some random 8-bit music in the quiet times, just because, it kind of adds a little bit more interest. No, I'm not playing this in real time. I would have to be talking incredibly slow for that to happen. Like, seeing as how this is sped up here. But here's his little eye thing. There it is. There it be. So I think it looks pretty good. So that's about all there is for Shadow. He's pretty simple to make. some of them are pretty hard, like the one I built Terra as well as Locke, but Terra was pretty hard. I'll show you guys that in the part 1 that comes up in a long time. I'm not making a tutorial for each statue I build, just these two. But there's Shadow. As you can see, you can fly back, see your work in progress, or see your work finished. But our work is not finished. We are going to build Shadow's faithful companion, Interceptor. And if you've never played Final Fantasy VI, Interceptor is his pet dog, who pretty much owns everything whenever he comes in. He does a ridiculous amount of damage. Now, like the cobblestone, you have to build a little bridge here to actually get that first piece of wool in place. But after that, you can start building it off that, and it can be floating and however you want it. And the paws are pink, and Interceptor is actually mostly with gray fur. He has a little bit of brown in him, but his paws are pink. And that's really all there is for him. He's pretty small. So, as you can see in that little picture in the lower left-hand corner. And there's his tail there, to the right. I mean, when could you have Shadow without having Interceptor? I mean, they're very faithful companions. You could never separate them. And see, now if it was nighttime there, it'd be really hard to tell between brown and gray, because, you know, when the light leaves, everything looks... You can only tell things, really, in a scale of gray to black. And what levels of gray to black they are decides what color. However, brown and gray pretty much the same when you're looking at it in the dark, at least for me. But yes, quite a bit more useful to have single player commands. I can put the link for that in the description in case you want. I can actually just tell you how to put it in right now. Actually, how much? No, I don't. Never mind. I don't have enough time. Just look up the installation instructions. It's really simple to do. It's not hard. It shouldn't conflict with any mods you have. Should be a-okay. Good to go. And here is lovely Interceptor. He's about done. So that's all there is to it. Same rules apply as the last one, except now you can fly. And that's all there is to it. I hope you guys enjoyed. There's Shadow and Interceptor. God, is that a creeper on the statue? Look, he spawned on the he looks so cute. Look at him, he looks so cute. I just want to give him a little hug. So come here, little creeper. I want to give you a little friendly hug. Don't turn away from me. I'm trying to hug you. Are those? Maybe I could give you a little pushy push. Like a little pushy push? Yeah, see, that didn't hurt anyone. Just a little pushy push. Maybe another one. Just a little pushy push? How about a little pushy? What? No! 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 He did! No! God, no! Don't fall off on me, no!